Whenever I'm debating on religion, I find myself saying I don't have an issue with religion itself. I have an issue with statements being made by theists claiming their arguments are true, fact, or valid, when some of those arguments are arguably not true, fact, or valid. And one of those arguments is the Kalam Cosmological Argument, which is a formulation of the cosmological argument for the existence of God. And if you go on YouTube, you could find videos by people like William Lane Gregg or where is he here? Frank Turek, who claim the Kalam cosmological argument is a valid argument for the existence of God. As you can see, it's being debated quite a bit. And I must agree, I don't think it's a valid argument as well. The argument itself says, whatever begins to exist has a cause. The universe began to exist, therefore the universe has a cause. So far it's logically correct, so I don't see an issue with this part. But in the second part it says, the universe has a cause. If the universe has a cause, then an uncaused personal creator of the universe exists, who, outside the universe, is beginningless, changeless, immaterial, timeless, spaceless, and enormously powerful. Therefore, an uncaused personal creator of the universe exists, who, outside the universe, is beginningless, changeless, immaterial, timeless, spaceless, and enormously powerful. This is a fallacy. A fallacy is the use of invalid or otherwise faulty reasoning or wrong moves in the construction of an argument, not to be mistaken for a fallacy, which is to mistake something for a penis when in reality it's something completely different. The reason why the second part of the Kalam cosmological argument is a fallacy is it makes use of a statement that is unbased. There is no reason to assume that if the universe had a cause, then it must be caused by a godlike entity. In the first part it says, whatever begins to exist has a cause. If a brick begins to exist, the brick has a cause. The universe, or the brick, began to exist, therefore the brick has a cause. You then cannot say, well, there's something like a God, so if the brick exists, then that existing God must have created the brick. There's no reason to assume that there is a brick, there's no reason to assume there is a God, and the Kalam cosmological argument doesn't explain why there should be one. It only says if the universe has a cause, then an uncaused personal creator of the universe exists. Why? There is no explanation. This would need for special pleading. Special pleading is a form of fallacious argument that involves an attempt to cite something as an exception to a generally accepted rule or principle without justifying the exception. The Kalam cosmological argument does not justify why there is only a God as reason for the existence of the universe and not anything else. Personally, I would rephrase the Kalam cosmological argument and make it something more like this. Whatever begins to exist is caused by one or more external forces. The universe began to exist, therefore the universe has an external cause. We do not know what is outside our universe, therefore there is one or more unknown forces outside our known universe. Now this would be logically correct, but it doesn't mean it is correct, as we cannot determine what is outside our universe, or at least we can't determine it at the moment. So there's no reason to assume that this statement is correct, as there is no reason to assume the Kalam cosmological argument is correct. We can't determine if there is a God, we can't determine if there are any forces external from the universe that might have caused the universe to exist. We just don't know. But then again, what do we know at all? Thanks for watching.